Language is a world of words, and music is a world of sound. But music can link and link. I can talk to you without words, I think. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 I believe music does link and link and link, because music is a heart-to-heart activity, and teaching is a heart-to-heart activity. We are three in one. We are spirit, mind, and body, and music can link us to all these parts. Because music links us, it links our body to our mind and soul. It links the right brain to the left brain. It links the subconscious to the conscious mind. And it links us to Mr. Pee-wee. That's not what you think, Mr. Pee-wee. That's the higher faculties of consciousness. So I want to talk to you about all these things that I think music can do, especially for young learners. So music moves us. In the area of our body, music moves us to move. We are the only creatures that move to the beat of a rhythm. In the area of medical science, music moves a body from dis-ease to a body that is at ease. It's being used for a host of medical treatments, including to treat Parkinson's and to prevent seizures. In the area of the mind, music soothes us. It relieves our tension and our stress, but it also enlivens us, and it helps us to go faster, stronger, better, and to enjoy our activities more. And music enthuses us. It enthuses us. It enthuses our mind. And the word enthusiasm comes from the Greek word entheos, in God, in spirit, if you will. So music can serve as a bridge from our five senses to our subconscious mind and the higher faculties of learning. So that's what I call Mr. Pee-wee, so that you can remember them. So the M is for memory. But music has great power in this area as well. It moves a song that you learn as a child to the part of the brain that is last to atrophy. So literally, a song you learned when you were 4, you will take with you to the grave, even if you don't remember anything else. The R is for reason. And some large corporations actually seek out music majors because they have unique reasoning powers and different ways to look at problems and find solutions. The P is for perception. There was a recent study that showed music can actually make you see things that aren't even there. The I is for imagination, and music can move you into a more creative state where you can do inductive thinking, and new ideas can flow in, and you can be more creative. The W is for will, because music works on us mind, body, and soul. It connects us, it keeps our focus, and we can move material from working memory into long-term memory. And the last I is for intuition, a very powerful tool that we have that is mostly unused in school. There was a recent study in 2007 at Stanford University that said music literally lights up the entire brain. And it was the movements between the music where there was the most activity, where you had to intuit what was going to happen next. It helps us to deal with the world around us as well as the world within us. And I think music puts it all together for young learners. I've been teaching young learners for 17 years. I teach all ages, but I've been teaching young learners for 17 years. I did not begin teaching until after I had my own children. Up until then, I had worked as an actor and singer in New York City, and I did a lot of TV commercials. So I thought, when I began teaching young learners, if learning English was as easy as a commercial jingle, how easy would it be? So I started making some material for young learners, books and songs, and I have a strong musical hook and a rhythmical hook to the books. And then I put some colorful images to them, and then I added kinesthetic movements, so movements and gestures, so you incorporate the body. And then I incorporated games to stimulate Mr. Pee-wee, the higher faculties of learning. So this material is for children 2 to 5 who are native speakers, and for older if it's in Japan. So I started publishing these materials, and in Japan, I began publishing them for the young learners in Japan. But when I looked at my home country of America, I saw that children are failing kindergarten because they're supposed to come into kindergarten reading already. So I began to introduce the material to preschools in America. And what's happened, I believe that in Asia, learning English at a young age is a privilege of the wealthy. But in America and in other native-speaking countries, it is a struggle of the poor. So I believe music can bridge that gap, that socioeconomic gap for children. So my goal is to help children, parents, and teachers around the world. And little by little, I'm doing that. And what else happened that surprised me was music therapists, speech therapists, special needs parents and teachers, autistic parents, parents of autistic children came to me and said, no, we need this material because this can help our child or my students. So I found that music really does bridge all areas. And the last thing I want to say is that I think music teaches us. It teaches us how to communicate with people of other cultures. By their rhythm, you shall know them, their heart, and how they communicate. So I want to do a quick experiment. So I need some volunteers. Actually, I need you all to be volunteers. I'd like you to stand up, from your comfortable spot. I'm going to give you each an area to be a rhythm for me. I want this group over here. You're going to be my Japanese, my majime workers. You're slow and steady. I want you to march. La, 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 la. Can you say la, 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 la? Thank you. I want this group to be my New Yorkers. I lived in New York a long time. Fast, furious, to the point. Try to put a little hostility into it. Ta-ta-ta-ta. 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 Now I want this group to be my Italians, warm, open. La 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 la. I want this group to be French, passionate from the heart. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la, ooh la la la. Ooh, I need some Latins, I need some spice. Cha 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 cha-cha-cha, 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 cha-cha. All body, you want to touch a Latin? So it's interesting, right? The different rhythms, you can sit down. The different rhythms and the different patterns, but it tells you how to talk to other people, I believe. So the last thing I want to say is Goethe is one of my favorite. He said every day we should hear one little song, read one good poem, see one exquisite picture, and hopefully speak a few sensible words. I hope I've done a little of that for you today. Thank you.